Have you ever wondered why certain aspects of your life remain unchanged, no matter how much you want them to be different? A question that quite often leaves us pondering, doesn't it? The answer may lie in a fundamental principle of personal growth and responsibility. This principle, encapsulated in a powerful quote, "Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves," serves as a reminder that our lives are largely shaped by our actions and attitudes. It's about understanding that if we want to see change in our external circumstances, we must first initiate change within ourselves. This quote underscores the importance of self-improvement and the role it plays in our lives. It suggests that the path to betterment isn't external, but begins from within, from a conscious decision to evolve, to grow, and to take responsibility for our own lives. So let's explore this idea further and see how it applies in real life. What does personal growth truly mean? It's a question that invites a wealth of interpretations, each as unique as the individual who answers it. Yet at its core, personal growth is about progress. It's about evolving from who we are today into who we want to be tomorrow. It's a journey of transformation that unfolds within us, subtly changing our perspectives, attitudes, and behaviors over time. Imagine a seed buried in the soil. To the untrained eye, it might seem insignificant, but within this humble seed lies the potential to become a towering tree. The seed doesn't transform overnight. It must first endure the darkness of the soil, weather the elements, and draw nutrients from its surroundings. Over time, it sprouts, grows, and flourishes, reaching for the sky while remaining rooted to the ground. This is personal growth in nature, a process that's gradual, challenging, but ultimately rewarding. Now consider a student learning a new skill. At first, the task seems daunting. The student might fumble, make mistakes, and even feel like giving up. But with persistence, practice, and patience, they gradually improve. One day they look back and marvel at how far they've come, realizing that the journey was as important as the destination. This is personal growth in learning, a testament to the power of perseverance and resilience. Lastly, let's take the example of an athlete training to improve their performance. The athlete must push their limits, face their weaknesses, and constantly strive for better. Each training session is a battle against the self, a quest for improvement. The athlete knows that growth doesn't come from winning against others, but from surpassing their own previous best. This is personal growth in action, a demonstration of inner strength and determination. As we can see, personal growth is a powerful tool that can help us improve many aspects of our lives. Whether we're a seed, a student, or an athlete, our ability to grow and transform lies within us. It's a journey that's as personal as it is profound. And it all starts with a single step, the decision to change what is within ourselves. Now, what about personal responsibility? How does it tie into personal growth? Well, let's delve in. Personal responsibility is a concept that is often overlooked, yet it is the bedrock upon which personal growth is built. Picture this: a person taking responsibility for their health. They're aware that their well-being is in their hands, so they make a conscious effort to eat right, to exercise, to get enough sleep. They don't blame their genes, their environment, or their busy schedule for any health issues they might have. Instead, they take charge and make changes. This is personal responsibility in action, and as they start to see improvements in their health, they experience personal growth. They become stronger, healthier, and more confident. Now imagine a student who takes responsibility for their education. They don't rely solely on their teachers or the education system to learn. They take the initiative to study hard, to seek out additional resources, to ask questions when they don't understand something. They know that their education is their responsibility and they own it. Through this process, they not only acquire knowledge and skills, but they also develop discipline, perseverance, and a love for learning. Again, personal responsibility leading to personal growth. But it's important to note that taking personal responsibility doesn't mean blaming ourselves for everything that goes wrong. It's about understanding that we have the power to influence our circumstances and that we can make choices that lead to positive change. It's about acknowledging that we are not passive spectators in our lives, but active participants. It's about realizing that we are the architects of our future and that every decision we make, every action we take, shapes that future. So personal responsibility is a crucial ingredient in the recipe for personal growth. It's the catalyst that sparks change, the fuel that keeps the fire of growth burning. Without it, we remain stagnant, stuck in our old ways. But with it, we unlock the potential within us and we set ourselves on the path to becoming the best versions of ourselves. But how do personal growth and responsibility connect, and how does this connection affect our lives? Well, think about it. Personal growth and responsibility are intertwined in such a way that one cannot exist without the other. Personal growth is the process of improving oneself, acquiring new skills, overcoming challenges, and increasing self-awareness. It involves stepping out of comfort zones, embracing change, and striving for a more fulfilling life. On the other hand, personal responsibility is about owning up to our actions, our choices, and their consequences. It's about accepting that we are the architects of our own lives. Everything that happens to us, good or bad, is a direct result of our decisions and actions. Now let's consider an example. Suppose a person wants to improve their financial situation. The first step towards achieving this goal would be to take responsibility for their current situation. They must accept that their spending habits, their lack of savings, their debts, are all consequences of their own actions. They can't blame their financial woes on external factors like the economy or their employer. They have made choices, and those choices have led them to their current predicament. Once they've taken responsibility, they can then focus on personal growth. They can learn about financial management, start budgeting, reduce unnecessary expenses, and start saving. They can develop new skills like investing or starting a side business to increase their income. They can set financial goals and work towards them. In this way, by taking responsibility for their actions and focusing on personal growth, they can improve their financial situation. So you see, personal growth and responsibility are not separate entities. They are interdependent. You can't grow as a person if you don't take responsibility for your actions, and you can't take responsibility without striving for personal growth. Thus, we can see that personal growth and responsibility are two sides of the same coin. They are interconnected, and together they lead us towards a better, more fulfilling life. The more responsibility we take, the more we grow, and the more we grow, the more responsibility we can handle. It's a virtuous cycle that propels us towards our personal and professional goals. Thus, we can see that personal growth and responsibility are two sides of the same coin. So how can we apply this quote in our lives? How can we bring about the change we desire? Let's delve into some practical steps that can guide us on this journey of personal growth and responsibility. Firstly, we have self-reflection. It's necessary to take a step back and examine our lives. Are we satisfied with where we are? Are there aspects we wish to improve? This process can be challenging as it requires honesty and vulnerability, but it is the first critical step towards change. Next, setting personal goals. These goals are our roadmaps to change. Whether it's improving our health, nurturing our relationships, or advancing in our careers, having clear, achievable goals can steer us in the right direction. Remember, though, that these goals should align with our values and aspirations, not just societal expectations. Taking responsibility for our actions is another crucial step. It's easy to blame others or circumstances for our plight, but true growth comes from acknowledging our role in where we are today. It doesn't mean we shoulder all the blame, but rather we recognize our power to influence our situation. Finally, making necessary changes. This is where the rubber meets the road. We've reflected, we've set goals, we've accepted responsibility. Now it's time to act. These changes may be uncomfortable or even daunting, but they are integral to our growth. It could be as simple as adopting a healthier lifestyle or as complex as changing our mindset. But each change brings us a step closer to our desired condition. Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. This quote is not just about faith, it's about the power we hold within ourselves to effect change. It's a call to action, a reminder that we are not passive observers in our lives. Remember, change begins from within, and as the quote says, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. In conclusion, personal growth and responsibility are key to improving our lives. We've journeyed through the profound depths of personal growth, understanding its power to transform our lives. We've delved into the realm of personal responsibility, acknowledging its significance as the pilot of our ship. We've then connected the dots, understanding how personal growth and responsibility are intertwined, each contributing to the other in an unending cycle of self-improvement. We've explored the practical application of the potent quote, "Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves." This quote stands as a beacon guiding us towards self-improvement. It's a call to action, an invitation to introspect and initiate the change we seek within ourselves. It's a reminder that the power to change our lives rests within us, in our ability to grow and take responsibility for our actions. So the next time you find yourself wishing for change, remember to look within first, because that's where true change begins.